Good morning. This morning we are starting off pretty quietly. We've got some low clouds you see overhead, but there are also some breaks in those clouds where we get to see a few of those stars. And yesterday ended up being pretty cloudy, so it's nice to know that we've got hopefully some sunshine on the way today once that sun comes up, of course. And temperatures are starting off chilly. We're into the teens and 20s today. Now this feels a lot colder depending on whether you were out and about yesterday morning around this time, because yesterday morning we were in the 30s to even 40s at this time. So it is a lot colder out there now. And then that cold wind yesterday just really brought in that chillier air. And looking at some lighter wind speeds this morning to start off, we're into the single digits to a couple of low teens, variable winds right now. And we do have some cloud cover again departing and some clearing happening, and that's allowed some temperatures to drop. Looking at more farther afield, you can see there's some snow over by the Black Hills in Rapid City, and we've got a cold front that's going to be dropping in again today and chances for snow approaching us. So we want to get right to it in the forecast. We've got another active pattern for us here. So today, starting off with some mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies. This basically continues through noon, though I do think there will be more areas that get some sunshine. Temperatures in the 20s to some low 30s at that point. And then here comes the cold front. So this is 4 o'clock. You can see there's a difference between highs in the north and south. Some upper 20s to some low 30s north. In the Southern Valley, we're looking at some low to upper 30s there. And some snow just kind of works its way southeastward. We're looking at some scattered snow showers with a little bit more widespread snow in some areas. And that will lead to a little bit of accumulation as it does move through. By 10 o'clock, we might be seeing a heavier snow shower in Fargo at that point in time. And then that just continues to drop to the south and east. So a quick bout of that snow as that colder air moves in, a reinforcing shot. In fact, tomorrow, starting off the day near zero up around Devil's Lake and Langdon and the Rolla areas up to the northwestern part of Minnesota. We're looking at some single digits there too, so really chilly start there. And by 9 a.m. we're going to be seeing temperatures in the teens to some single digits above zero in the morning hours, but it's going to be cold nonetheless. It's noon where we start to see some changes happen here in the forecast, and we see that next round of wintry weather move in. This one more substantial, more widespread. It's going to create some more snow for more parts of the valley than what we'll have move through tonight. And this is 5 o'clock. You can see it taking over basically eastern North Dakota at 5 o'clock and starting to work in Minnesota at that time. And that means, of course, that evening drive. I know a lot of people probably hitting the road at that point for your Easter destinations, and you're definitely going to want to make sure that you're paying attention to what's going on with the roads and the weather here before you head out the door. And here's a look at 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Some pockets of heavier snow in purple here, right in the heart of the Red River Valley, including Grand Forks and Fargo. So there is a winter storm watch that will be taking effect tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon specifically, and into the early morning hours on Saturday. And we do want to talk about snowfall potential over the next couple of days. So we've had that first round that's going to move through today, through tonight and into early tomorrow morning. So this is 7 a.m. Friday. You can see most places not picking up a lot, maybe a dusting of snow, but there may be one little band or one little pocket where we're at 1 to 2 inches of snow. So let's build off of that with this next system. So we're adding to that 1 to 2 inches as we move through the day Friday and into early Saturday. And we have the potential with those two systems combined to have more than 6 inches of snow in parts of the valley. I think in general, the second event will be in the 3 to 6 inch range, and there'll be pockets of 6 inches of snow or more here in that region where we are under that watch here at this point in time. So it's just going to be a bit of a mess again Saturday and into, or Friday rather, and into early Saturday. Here's a look at your Easter planner. We eventually dry out and quiet down on Saturday, and then into Easter we'll see some temperatures try to make a recovery, but it's going to be cold. We're starting off the day on Sunday around 5 degrees in Fargo, and some places close to zero, maybe even a couple below zero. So bundle up for your Easter morning services. If you're going to be heading out for an Easter egg hunt, you'll want to wear your winter coat and your hat and gloves, I would say. And then into next week, still hanging on to this colder air as we transition over into April. So this cold and unsettled pattern continues, and Friday does look to be an active day.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. You can get a jump on your spring gardening, even though we're talking about snow. Right now, we'll have details on how to get started next on the Valley Today.